What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this. I'm glad that you're here. My name is Gabriel Marino from Motivated Painters. We're gonna do this 850. This is a matte color, so I'll show you a little bit of what I usually do. Every time I get one of these, I use the same clear coat. It works amazing. First things first, prime wash, so a solvent cleaner and then a water cleaner, both with my microfiber cloth, and then I'm going to tack everything with my microfiber cloth, and then we're gonna use the static gun, and then we're gonna get going. Okay, this color code is 7FP or something like that. It's like Barcelona blue, very beautiful color, but it's matte, so it's fun. All right, let's do this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed this up, and I'll just voice over this just to kind of tell you what I'm doing, and then once we get to the spraying, I'll slow it down. Cool? Cool.
1 2 3, test test test. Here we go, here we go. All right, first things first, blow the crap out of the car and wash the crap out of the car. Washing with prime wash, and then I'm gonna wash it with the water cleaner. I'm gonna use the same rag to clean with both solvent and the water cleaner. It's been working amazing for me, and that's what I do. But wipe it really well. When you think you're done, you keep going, you keep wiping. Makes a huge difference, boys and girls. And yeah, here we go. ProStat. It's a static eliminator gun. You can Google them. They work really good, and I use it all the time, especially in jobs like this.
All right, gun setup. It's a HDE base, 1.3. Welcome. 26 psi is usually what I spray the base at. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to kind of direct things over here. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to try to contain the base here, but I'm going to use this body line here to kind of hide it in here, and then I got a base here. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to transition this over here. We'll see how it blends out. These colors are usually really good, so I'm not too concerned. A little bit of water primer here, so I'm going to put a little bit on there first just to cover the difference of shades. Okay, so that's usually what I do, see, just to get that covered up. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to aim the gun down. Okay, and I'm not pulling full trigger because this is just the first coat. Okay, and I'm still aiming the gun down because I want to try to contain the space as much as I can while I'm getting the coverage and not trying to get overspray up here because we don't have a blend for that. I believe what I'm gonna do with this, I try to think through the paint job before I do it, so that way when I go to do it I kind of know what I'm going to do. Okay, so there's a chip there, so what we're going to do is we're going to, and right now I'm not pulling full trigger because I want to dust it on. And this was the perfect shade that was used here, so that's awesome. Here's another chip. This is like, there's a chip up here, but I can't touch that because it's too close. So this is covering really well actually. So we're gonna blow this off real quick. I'm gonna put a second coat on. Second coat's gonna be heavier. This is the right side. Okay. I'm just gonna go all the way down because there's no point in, like, you know, getting overspray everywhere. So this bumper is basically just a blend. So this is all gonna be just clear. So 26 psi, 26, 27. And now I'm going for full coverage. So full trigger. I'm still aiming the gun down because I'm trying to not get too much overspray on the top there. And I want to make sure I get that good coverage, okay? So I'm going to come down here, just kind of follow along this body line. Body line is going to help us, right? This body line kind of comes down, and that's what we're going to use. Now that I have coverage, I'm going to over reduce this so I can blend it out completely, just to be safe. All right, so this is blending out beautifully. So I'm actually not even gonna do the 490 mix with the base. I'm just gonna go and do a control coat. And then I'm gonna 490 the whole entire job. Why? Because you can't polish these jobs. So what the 490 does for me, it helps me to kind of even everything out and make everything nice and smooth, and that way the clear will lay down nicer and have a little bit more body. I have to remember to put more base on that. If you guys have been around for a while, you guys know that sometimes I tend to have tunnel vision. But here we go. I'll move this out of the way. Okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna, so what I'm gonna do first is with the same microfiber cloth, just gonna wipe everything. And then I'll go ahead and do it. The control coat I usually do about 19-20 psi, okay? Beautiful! Yes! Looks amazing. So what I did there is a double control coat. You put one control coat, then you kind of let it flash for a few seconds, then you go over it again. It works really well for me. I've been doing it for years now, and I really like it. We're gonna check burn throughs here. Make sure that I have no burn throughs. Good to go. Good to go. Almost forgot that. All right, here we go. I'm using my Fuji spray MPV8 for the wet bed. This is all I use this gun for. I love it.
I just wanted to add here. I laid this wet bit down. I think I laid it down wet. I'm not sure. I guess it's all relative. Depends who's spraying it. But I like to spray it like a wet coat of base coat. So like a second coat of base coat. Pretty heavy, not as heavy as clear coat, because you don't want to run this stuff, right? But this does create a beautiful uniform layer, literally a nice comfy layer for the clear coat to lay down.
Alright, we'll let that flash off. Let that flash off, and then we'll come back with the clear. See, there's a little chip there. We can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Looking good. So this is what I've always used for matte finishes, and it works amazing. It's never failed me. This is SLV 984, SLV 4985, and then the hardener D8226. This is from the Global Refinish System. This is also PPG. This has been like so reliable that I will not change it, honestly. Got it down to a science and it works amazing. So I'm gonna mix it in here because I wanna make sure I strain it. Whatever you can do to minimize dirt, that's what you gotta do. And I'm using the computer to get the actual, it's called an FC level, and this is FCO2, which is what I always use when it comes to BMWs and Mercedes. It's just always a very good match. So, if it ain't broke, you can finish that. Don't fix it. Now the hardener. You want to be very accurate with this, because if you over pour in the hardener too much, it will affect the shine level. So more hardener will make it shinier. So. Beauty. Nice and clean. Let's go, baby. I'm using this. It's a little bit thicker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my HD 1.3 Welcome Carbonio. Okay. Look at these cute little things. Beautiful. Great guns. Great guns. Great guns. Great guns. Great guns. Great guns. Great gun. Great gun. They're all great. You just have to use them. Okay. Look at that. Very nice. Very happy with that. Love it. So the 490, kind of seals everything. Gives you a nice, nice. Wow. Took me long enough to be saying nice. But gives you a nice substrate. I'm gonna put this on. Okay. Just watch the way I spray this. I'm gonna spray it at 30 psi. If I have to adjust the pressure, I will. But you wanna try to get it as smooth as possible. Even though the texture on these cars are pretty bad. Like the textures on these cars are pretty bad. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but this looks pretty flat in the video, but the texture of it is it's pretty textury, so I'm not really worried about that. But I'm gonna try to get it as smooth as possible. Here we go. And I'm gonna put it on pretty heavy. I'm gonna put 2 heavy coats on. So now you can see already starting to dull off. You do not put another coat on until it's completely dull. Okay, that's the biggest tip here. So it's probably gonna be 15, sometimes 20 minutes depending on the weather, but that's what you want to do. Here we go, 15 minutes later, nice and flat. We're gonna hit it with the second coat. Beauty. Very nice. We'll let this flash off completely. Awesome. Very happy with it. So putting the 420, the 490 gave us some body behind it. So it's literally so beautiful and clean. Very clean. So, oh man, that's beautiful. I love it. We're gonna let that flush off completely. Gonna let it go dull completely. Then we'll bake it, okay? This is a patient game, right? Yeah, show you back when it was all put together. I love you guys. And there you have it. Beautiful. Is it perfect? No, it's not. Why? Because I painted it. But it's amazing. And I would venture out to say that it's better than factory. Beautiful. All right. Hope you liked that video. I am glad that you're here. Off to the next one. God bless you. Peace out. MotivatedPainters.com. Next up.